If you're a plastic surgeon or med spa owner, you most likely want to know how you can design a landing page that is going to absolutely crush it performance-wise. I'm Marjorie, CEO and co-founder of Alpine Analytix. We are a performance marketing agency built specifically to help plastic surgeons and med spa owners grow profitably with our proven patient acquisition system. Landing pages are an integral part of our system and why our clients get the phenomenal results that they receive. I want to make something very clear, and there's a lot of confusion around this. If you are a plastic surgeon or med spa and you have an existing website and you have Botox or other restricted drug term language anywhere on your site or landing pages, in a blog, in a footer, anywhere, Google Ads will not approve your ads. You will never be able to run a campaign on Google Ads with that language on your website unless you become LegitScript certified. That costs a few $1,000s. It can take several weeks. Some clients do decide that they want to be able to drive traffic to their existing website, which is understandable, and they do go through with getting the LegitScript certification. We have other clients, like this one in today's example, that are not quite ready to make that commitment yet. So we build separate custom landing pages for each procedure. So in this example today, I'm going to walk through one of our clients' mommy makeover landing pages. In the upper left-hand corner, you can see that we have the logo for the Plastic Surgery Center. It's very clear and crisp. Over here to the right, we have a clickable phone number. We also track this with our lead intelligence platform that we extend to every client free of cost. So it's a HIPAA-compliant dashboard that stores and tracks all of the leads. You can listen to the recordings, read the call transcripts, see all the information about the person that submitted the lead, first name, last name, location, device, time of day they submitted the lead, all of that good stuff. So that's great to have. You want this number to be in the upper right-hand corner. That aligns with CRO, conversion rate optimization best practices. And that's a fancy term for the best practices to have a landing page perform very well or convert at a high rate. Then moving down here, this is called the hero section of a landing page. You can see that we're using emotionally resonant language. Feel like you again with a mommy makeover, and then under that, reclaim your confidence with top-rated plastic surgeon Dr. Nelson Castillo. This button is clickable. Schedule your consultation if you want to fill out this form here. If you click it, jumps right down to it. You can enter this information, and all of this is captured in our lead intelligence platform as well. And anytime a prospective patient calls or submits a form, our clients are alerted in real time. They get lead alerts to their inbox. Okay, back up here. So on mobile, you also want to make sure that your call to actions are above the fold, meaning in the fold is this area right here, meaning that they don't have to scroll down on their mobile device to reach and click this call to action. That's very important. In fact, I've had one client where we redesigned their existing landing page, moved this button up, this call to action button up on mobile devices, so it was above the fold where it had been previously below the fold where users had to scroll a little bit. And we made a couple of other simple changes, and then we did an A/B landing page test. The newly designed page, with one of the key improvements being moving this CTA button up on mobile, that client had a 50% increase in conversion rate. And so what does that mean? That means that for the same amount of ad spend, they now received an additional 500 leads per month. So simple changes can mean big, big wins, and it's very important to get this done. Okay, over here we have an image of a woman smiling. Then moving down here, we want to walk through what is a mommy makeover. We want to give a simple and clear explanation of what this procedure is and why many women choose it. Okay, then down here we have meet Dr. Nelson Castillo. So we give all of his background and his education and his training, and then here there is a blurb about what he's known for, natural looking results with meticulous precision, a thoughtful approach to care. So we took all of this from his reviews. He has hundreds of 5-star reviews online. So we were able to find consistent themes out of those reviews and describe him here from his patients' words, themselves. Then we have a video here that users can click to play where they can really get a feel for this plastic surgeon. It's an interview that's been done, and I'll just click it here. And you can just watch this 2-minute interview where patients can really get a feel for the plastic surgeon directly. And this really helps build confidence and make prospective patients feel comfortable prior to booking a consultation. Then you move down here, we use a widget, a review widget that pulls in real reviews from 2 sources, RealSelf and our client's Google business profile. And you can see all of these are 5-star. You can scroll through, several different reviews. You can see the people's names when the reviews are left. This is critically important for that social proof and building trust. So these are 2 really key areas you do not want to miss on your landing pages. And then down here, what to expect. So, the first step is an in-person consultation where you'll be listened to with care, and then it goes on a little bit more about how it's a collaborative experience built on trust, transparency, etc. So this is just a good opportunity to leverage this space to let prospective patients know what they can expect and what the process looks like. And then here are just a few key differentiators. So personalized time, one-on-one consultations. This particular plastic surgery client, he has direct one-on-one consultations with all of his patients. That isn't always the case for every plastic surgeon. Sometimes you meet with, a member of the surgical staff team. And so that's a bit of a differentiator for him. So we want to make sure we highlight that here. Natural results, supportive care, a small dedicated team that knows your name. So it definitely has like a family feel, personal vibe at this particular office. Some people really appreciate that. Accessible pricing, financing options, and honest estimates. Pricing is something that's really important for a lot of people and a key consideration. So we touch on that here as well. And then what's included in a mommy makeover? It usually combines several procedures, and here's what they may include. And it ends by saying Dr. Castillo will help choose what's right for you depending on your goals. And then recovery. There's always a lot of research around the recovery process. And so here's the initial recovery timeline for this particular procedure, which is mommy makeover. And then we elaborate a bit more on the ongoing care and support. And then also we take it a step further. What are some frequently asked questions? So these are some of the key questions that our plastic surgeon has received about this procedure. So we want to go ahead and address those here. And then again, schedule your consultation, and then the footer where you have the office address and then the clickable phone number again, hours of operation, and then we have a privacy policy as well as a HIPAA policy. So I hope this was helpful. This landing page performs really well, and this is an example of a landing page that's constructed and designed to convert traffic. So if you are interested in learning more about Alpine Analytix, I will leave a link to our website in the video description below. And if you are serious about growing your practice and you're looking for a strategic growth partner, I will also leave a link to my calendar where you are welcome to schedule a free strategy call. I would love to get to know you, learn about your goals, and see if we may be able to help you grow your practice.